I'll still be here when you're gone. You gather souvenirs, but I will never be your pawn, your pawn, your pawn. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay my cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. But I can promise that you'll never be the same. You can double down. I'll still be a proud haven for your love is never love. A river through your bluff, I will be enough, enough, enough. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay my cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. It's something you can never take, but it's not uncommon to forsake. Got a chronic urge to complicate. Think of love like a friend, not an enemy. Feeling I have nothing left to hide. I'll say what you know it when it's right. Keep it simple now, living it before I die. Think of love like a friend, not an enemy. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay my cards out on the table. There's
Hello everyone. Alright. I really should mute that. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Apparently there is something wrong, in the world right now. Let me see. But let's start off with the good news. First of all, I've been trying to transition all my Vinyan redeems into StreamerBot so that not only would there be like less, like Vinyan like has like a node system. It is simple, but like sometimes it can get a bit too cluttered, especially I have like a dedicated, well, you can make like graphs which can contain like the nodes, and it would have like the like a WebSocket and channel points and certain buttons and stuff like that, and bits. And occasionally you can get lost. Most of the time, but by adding the with StreamerBot, I can just like for each action, whether it is like the redeems, yes, even redeems, Twitch redeems, you can just simply make the action without like just making like so many convoluted stuff. Basically, StreamerBot is like the middleman just simply just add the executive code and invoke it. It's like compartmentalization, to be honest. Oh god. And as you all know, I don't normally like spread like negativity and stuff like that, but like in terms of the like Sonic community, a former creator, former writer for it, Ken Penders, is trying to do like his own version, and that's fine. Like, so did Jack Kirby, and the Creator K9 made like their series, and like they did like 2 series anyway, so there's no problem there. He wants rights to like the characters, no problem. It gets a little bit iffy with the let me just get the game first. Alone in the Dark. It does get really iffy, like trying to to republish games that are essentially what was it again? Like when it features like Sonic characters. Ooh. Let me see. But he's also including like his original draft story, and like it's okay if he just like goes in his own lane. I have no problem with that. I know like it sort of sucked for the people like who liked Archie comics, me included. I know it is hard, but like slowly it's been getting a bit so bizarre. For instance, oh well, when news dropped about like he reprinted like his Shadow stories, like the stories on like Shadow the Hedgehog, and it's also included like credits to like Ian Flynn and Carl Bollers, and it also included, I'm not sure, I hope I'm wrong in this, but I think it included stories featuring like other people, including Ian Flynn, who was working for like IDW Comics. And the bizarre thing is that like Ken Penders claimed that he like asked for their permission, and of course I do believe Ian and the others and Tracy Yardley when they said no, but he included them anyway, and he also included their image, their pictures as if they were a part of it, but like it's sort of like a blatant conflict of interest, and I do believe them when they said like it was that what Ken did was uncalled for. They didn't want anything to do with like his awful, like his fantasy project. Like normally, like I know it's like a hard pill like to swallow, but I had to accept like the you know, just like it was probably like just for I should have wished Ken the best and let him do his own thing, but like I don't think he does respect like creators anyway. Anyway, I already got the PI mouse for hire too, by the way. Maybe that'll be good for a future stream. I already got owned 3D. I wonder, did I get on here a bit early? Let me see. Where is it? Like, but like, case in point, if someone asks you that they don't want to be involved in something, you just say, like, and they say no, you just have to respect that. You have to cope with that and live with it. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh yes, on social media, Ian Flynn, who I have a great amount of respect for, I specifically told Ken, not to include me in this, not my face, not my name, nor my work. He did so anyway. But then again, that's just the type of person Ken Penders is. Edited because of typos, and I don't blame him for like having a headache